Hi, my name's Eve.
Hi, I'm Sydney.
Hello and welcome back to Crash Club. I'm Lara. The question for today is, what would be your ideal first date and why?
My ideal first date would be to go to a planetarium with a nice guy. If you don't know what that is, there was an episode on Friends where Ross actually took Rachel and it was the first time they had sex. Not saying you should do that on the first date, but if it happens, hey, you know?
I think for me, it's less about what we're doing and just more about the vibe and the energy that the company's bringing. If we're being realistic, I think the first date should be very simple.
My first ideal date would probably have to start with the classic dinner and drinks so that we can talk and get to know one another, slurp a bit of spaghetti because I really love my Italian food.
For me, I'd want something simple because I think I'm so focused on whether or not we have good interaction and whether or not we can carry on a decent conversation and just what our chemistry is like. And I often think that when a first date is too dramatic and too elaborate, it distracts from kind of that, initial, do we have a connection?
And then probably followed by something fun like mini golf. Because if you go to a movie, you don't really get to talk to each other. You get the little bit of the legs brushing, but that's kind of it flirting wise.
So for me, if I'm being brutally honest, I think just going out for a couple of drinks is fine. We can have food, because as we all know, I like food. But that's not compulsory, because actually sometimes you go on a first date and you realise in the first 10 minutes that the vibe isn't quite right. Do I really want to be tied down having a 3-course meal with somebody that I don't really care for? So perhaps not. But I think, for me personally, not being overly elaborate. And I actually think people who, in my personal opinion, people who go overboard for the first date are often compensating for a lack of something else.
It's pretty cute and I just think it's super, super romantic. And alongside that, I would love just a nice walk along a park somewhere at night time where it's well lit, just in case.
So I definitely want something a little bit hands-on and we can joke around a bit and smack each other around and stuff like that. Yeah, I had a first date with a guy like that and we've been together 3 years, so definitely works.
Ultimately, if you're going to be with this person or potentially could be with this person long term, they should be able to kind of handle an hour-long conversation, vibing with each other. Trying to fly me to Paris, while that's nice on paper, I'm thinking you probably have a small penis.
Hey guys, you're listening to Lex, and we've just heard the girls talk about what they would like for their ideal first date. Well guys, we have got some tips for you as to how we could maybe woo those ladies over in that first date. Step number 1. Make sure you know what the girl is into, okay? Try and find out about her interests, try and see what she likes before you actually come up with a creative idea which might not actually pay off. Number 2, if you're not actually sure what they may like, drinks is always a classic. It's a nice place in an open bar where you could get to know each other and then find out a bit more about them so that you can then take them on that second date and really nail it. And number 3, apparently girls have quite a sweet tooth. So maybe think about something to do with desserts, maybe some ice cream. Take her to a nice fancy place like that where you can get some really, really top-notch results. Ladies also like to be impressed with slightly creative ideas, so maybe take them to a museum, something to do with the arts, something to even show off your intellect. They might actually quite respect you for that. Another thing is, money is not everything, okay? It doesn't matter whether or not you earn bucket loads of money or a small amount of money. The bottom line is, if you can impress your lady on a date and show her a really good time, they might see you more than just the money in your pocket. Lastly, try and think about stand-up comedy. Try and see what they find funny. Maybe you find the same things funny, but the last thing you want is your date to go home after and think that they had a bad time. So comedy's got to be the way forward because they're going to be going home laughing.
Hey guys, it's Tommy from Crash Club. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in. It's really important to us. And first and foremost, at Crash Club, we're really not trying to intentionally upset anyone or be offensive. Our intentions are to help, support and guide people with love and relationship challenges and issues. So we hope that you're receiving that. It's really important to us that you continue to support us. So please like, share, subscribe and definitely comment. We want to know your thoughts on what you're thinking all the time. And if you've got any topics or discussion points you would like us to talk about, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can contact us at info@crashclubmedia.com. We're looking forward to hearing from you, and thank you once again for supporting.